Hello everyone, my name is Yosem and welcome back to Regrowth. This is episode 21. As you'll notice, the rock crusher and all the other stuff that's with it is currently missing. I moved it all over here, and I caught myself before I got too carried away and actually built the whole darn thing. As you can see, I kind of built a little bit of it. What I actually did was I took all the stuff we had over there and I reconstructed it here, and I piped it so it would look nice. So what we've got right now is we've got a cobblestone input into the grinder, which is out of cobblestone. Why is that not lit up? You have cobblestone. Contains... that got messed up somehow. Let us fix that. There. Now this should start pumping again. The idea being here is right now I'm just feeding earth and fire essence into it, and it's producing cobble. At least it should be. Let's take a look and see. Are you going to start pushing any cobble through? There it goes. I didn't want to risk this barrel filling up. That's why it's got this, well, it contains less than 25%. So what it'll do is if it has less than a quarter of the barrel full, it will pump cobblestone into it, crafting it out of these two essences using that pattern. You can see it's got a decent amount stored in it. So it'll do that. Otherwise, this thing runs the risk of overflowing. Why is it every single time? And what it'll do is it'll run this into here. And this thing is a little convoluted. Basically what it does is whenever this thing has less than a certain amount of power in it, and it has items in it, it will give a blue signal. That little emerald gadget right there, when it has a request for power coming down this pipe and a blue signal, it will allow the rest of these to turn on and pump energy in there. What was happening is these engines produce a little bit more than the crusher needs right now, and it was actually starting to fill the internal buffer up, and I didn't want to run the risk of it backing up. Alright, let's take a look here. What do we need? Right now we need oak. We need oak to go in through here. This will convert it all the way down into tool rods. Those tool rods, those axe heads come all the way around through here, come up into here, and then into this one where they are produced into flint hatchets. This thing is set to only send hatchets in here if there is, I wanted to say it was, yeah, another 25%. So you can see this chest is full, so it's not sending hatchets. I couldn't use the assembly table here, this auto assembler. The darn thing is too fast. As soon as that signal came on, it filled up and overflowed. Like, I mean, as soon as this thing started going, the hatches just started spewing along this pipe, and they just kind of fly everywhere. But what we're going to do today is we're going to start with the piping system, and then assuming we have time, I want to get the lumberjack and the planters in place. But we're going to start with the piping system because that's kind of the important part. So I cleared out an area down here. Now, when I built the prototype a while back, I had barrels. Barrels were a bad idea because barrels limited it to only 3 types of items it was capable of picking up. And it would cause issues if for some reason the barrel broke, or, you know, lots of bad stuff could happen. So this is just easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop over into the chest of many things here. We're going to grab an Antarctic basic gate, and we're going to slap it on you. And we're going to tell it that when it does not have a redstone signal, it will pulsar. Actually, wait, no, not that. We don't want a redstone signal. We want items in inventory. There we go. That way it is not going if there's nothing inside of it. Are you doing your thing? You're doing your thing. Come on. Maybe because there's no pipe attached to it, it's not that dumb. Somehow that doesn't seem right for Buildcraft stuff. Oh well, we'll take that stuff out for now. But that's kind of an example of stuff it could pick up. And then, what do we need? Alright, we need golds. We need... no, yeah, we'll take some clays for now. We need diamonds for sorting. We need iron for direction. We'll take some more golds just because we have them. Then, no, wrong button. Is it lens? Is this it? Yes. So a piece of glass in the assembly table with the appropriate die. let's go get ourselves some dye. Come on. Where did I put it all? Move these chests. Now I can't find anything. Alright, let's see. We'll make saplings green, apples red, charcoal. Maybe we'll make charcoal. No, we'll make charcoal black. That seems like it makes a little more sense. What's coming out of this thing? Oak, saplings, and apples. We got saplings and apples taken care of. We got charcoal, that leaves. I guess we'll do lime and cyan. I got some extras of those. Now, let's see, that's what, 5 things? Let's go grab 5 pieces of glass. Let's make ourselves some filters, and then I saw these things a while back, and I just wasn't really sure what they were, so I did some looking, and assuming they work, like, that's the integration table. Like it says they will, it will allow us to filter materials. Oh, you get 2 per. That's kind of cool. Alright, we don't want clear ones. We want some cyan, black, red, lime, green. Gimme. Goes all the way through and done. Let's clear these out for now. Okay, now those are lenses. There we go. Now we need the filters. Filters are made using the exact same pattern but with iron bars as well. So we're going to need... Do I seriously not have any iron bars? Really? Huh. Guess not. We do now. We're going to need 5 of those. Put those... Oh, no, I need those. That one goes in there. Now we're going to need some more of each of those colors of dye. Is it the top chest? Okay. Okay, good. I think... Oh, wait. Something's not right here. Was it magenta? No. Green. Alright, let's see if that's right. Oh, I don't want that. Quit giving me stuff. Alright, let's take a look here and see. Alright, I've got cyan, which I do not have. Alright, so we got green, don't have cyan. Black we've got. Red we've got. Didn't I have orange for something? Huh, guess not. Alright, so I need another cyan. Do I have any in here? Give me one. Let's see if it'll use this stuff. If it will, we're good. You. And 5. That. Okay. Okay, so now we want black. We want lime. Red. Green. And cyan. Okay, now so what we should have here is matching sets for each of these. Ah, got something on my mouse pad. Let's put you away because we don't need you. Into the hole. Alright, now, okay, so we got black, lime. At least we get 2 of each. That's actually kind of nice. Wait, yeah, green, cyan, and cyan. Okay. Alright, so it comes down here. We're going to have it hit a gold pipe. I may end up restructuring this later. We'll see. And then what are we going to do? No. Let's have it hit the diamond first. And then here, we have to find a different way out, I think, maybe. We'll see how this works. Hello. No. Wait, yes. Alright, the idea being here is, okay, we'll do this, 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 and that. Okay, so now that gives us all the colors coming out of this pipe. And say we'll have the output in that direction. So what we would need to do is take our wrench. That's clay. That's not iron. That explains why it looks weird. Don't want clay. No, not a clay again. You. Okay, now you need to be going that way. You need to be going that way, you that way, in. Okay, so into the middle, into the middle, into the middle. Middle goes left, this goes left, okay. There. Alright, now, so we look at this here and we go say, we'll just say green. Okay, so the green side. We grab our green filter and right there. And then we go into green, and we want green to be... Now I have the hiccups, great. Oh, this is just not working out. No. Sapling. Green is sapling. Red is apple. So we have over here. Then over here, I know we have oak. Don't know how many we're going to need, so let's go there. I want to try playing with this. It used to be with Buildcraft, you could do percentages depending on how much of an item you put somewhere. So we're going to play with this a bit. Alright, let's see here. So we were on green. So green gets saplings. So in theory, any saplings that come through here should be coated green and should go that way. Are we too far down? No, we're not. Okay. Now, are you going to pull out? Blacklist. There's the sapling. So it should come out the green side. It should get tagged green. Okay, it's got a little green box around it, cool. Okay, and then it should go left. Should go through that intersection. It should hit the gold pipes and it should fly this way. Whee! Sapling. Okay, now what the idea here is then later if you have, in place of this lens, you had a filter, only items that are tagged with that color will go the direction of that filter, but they will go the direction of that color. It's like it sucks them in that direction. So you don't have to worry about them passing, which is kind of nice. Okay, so that's... let's do apples. Let's keep it consistent here. The red lens. Red lens. Red will be apples. Okay. That takes care of red and green. Alright, now the remaining three are basically oak. So what I was actually thinking about doing is I might actually be able to just snap this thing off. I may not even need all this right here. Let's take this out. I think I was overcomplicating this. So let's make another set of colors here. Do I have... Chests are all weird. Alright, let's see here. I only have one. I need one more. Take you. No, not you. Alright. Then we will need a piece of iron, 2 pieces of glass, you, and you. Now let's get rid of these. Alright, so we want one set of brown lenses, and we want one set... Nope. Alright. Ugh. I did it anyways. Oh well. Alright. Let's do it again. Here. Okay. Oops. Give me that. Give me. Oh. Seriously? Greedy little. Alright, it ate it. We'll have to pick it out of the box. Alright, let's do this again. Turn you off. You there and there. Now make me a filter. There we go. Alright, now we got brown filters. Let's go pick our little mortar and pestle up. Oh, it ate a couple of those. Alright, let's see. It goes in here. Alright, so we got that put away. Let's go do this here. So we're going to pop over here, or we're going to put our brown filter in. Brown is going to be oak. So we are not filtered lens. So yellow, brown. Alright, so we put there. We need some oak. So the yellow side will get everything oak. Oops. Yeah, I want that there. It was brown. Okay. So what's going to happen here is we need to kind of split this. I think we can do it fairly easily. Where's the sapling chest going to go? Okay, so basically let's just kind of cover what I've done here. The reason I've got this marble here is because the planters won't plant trees on it. I've got this here, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this the area that they will plant in and where trees will grow. And then we'll have both the planters and the lumberjack working in this area. But the area the pickers, or both of them will be able to work in, is going to be one farther out. It'll encompass the area from that pumpkin to that corner right there, because then we can put the pickups on it, because these docks have to be within range, same as the one that will provide power. So we'll have to do that as well. And why are you going berserk? I'm still waiting for one of these things to explode. Yeah, the way this thing is sputtering and going all spastic. So low energy stored, and it has work. Gives us a blue signal. The blue signal combined with redstone on the gate side, which I never knew you could do. You can specify it has redstone, but it also has to be coming from the side of the gate, which is kind of cool. Oh well, we'll see if it explodes. Alright, chest. Before I see something shiny again, because we've only got about 15 minutes. We may end up splitting this up. We'll see. Hopefully we can at least get the piping in place. Let's see. Barrel. And docks. Because why not? Let's come over here. Alright, so this is the area the lumberjack will be working in. This is where he can pick up his axes, and this is where he can put down his axes. The other one, the saplings, let's just put them, where's my line? You can see everything here. Right, is it? Oh, jelly donuts. Alright, give me a second. Okay, not sure I like it, but I wanted it. The whole idea when I was setting all this up, the reason it kind of looks a little squished is I wanted it all within one chunk. So not sure how that's going to work out. We'll see. It may have to get changed. Alright, so I moved this around a little bit. Got the colors kind of back where they were. Apple, sapling, oak. And then anything else will go out white and get wrapped around there. And in theory, that doesn't necessarily need to be a one-way pipe. But, why not? Actually, nah, let's not. No reason to waste those. I mean, I suppose it's not like we're really wasting them. Iron is, for all intents and purposes, free now, so assuming we smelt it. Okay, one way wraps it around here into here. This is a one-way pipe that only goes this direction. You do not need to be a one-way pipe. So wraps it around to there, which can only come out here. This one goes around here and out there. Alright. Alright, so that gives us that. Now what we're going to do for the time being, just to kind of test it out and play with it, we kind of do. We have barrels. So now if we come over here and we say barrel, barrel, and let's loop. I want you to be up here, but I don't want to. Forgot something. This is what happens when I try to design on camera. This is actually one of the reasons I've been considering starting up I've got a Twitch channel, I just don't really use it. I have to get the software configured again and see if I can figure out how to get it working. Because this, I think, would be more suited for a live stream, so you can watch me sput and sputter. Alright, let's do here, 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 and here. Now, if we do here, and no, here. Now we'll do gold pipe. Alright, so now let's do saplings and apples. So saplings, or apples and saplings. So this one gets apples, this one gets saplings. So now in theory, let's see, do they get picked up? Alright, they get picked up. They should come out of there. There's items in there now. Okay, so there's our apple. Apple should go red. Sapling should go blue. Ta-da! And then we would have another one for oak. Now, the idea here is these will get stored. We just want apples stored. This will actually send it down a line where the very first thing it encounters would be a pipe into wherever the planter chest is. It would be a clay input pipe directly into that chest. That we will always, if possible, put a sapling into that chest. If not, it continues on where it will go to a barrel. More than likely an obscenely upgraded barrel with a void upgrade on it. Then the oak, the idea for the oak is what I want to do is diamond. Well, what I want to do is see if this is actually going to work. Let's go yo and you. I have no other you. More chest. Just a minute. Okay, and we're back. Now, let's test this out. Before, whenever I played with this a very, very, very long time ago, we've got yellow, blue, green. Alright, so yellow, blue, and green. We got these three right here. It used to be so many spots. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 9. It would be, so like say I had one here, and 3 here. It was supposed to, it used to function where I would get 1, and then out of every, say 5, I would get 3 down the yellow, 1 down the green, and 1 down the blue. I do not know if that's still the case. That's kind of a cornerstone of the way this system is going to function. So let's find out. So green, yellow should have more. Yellow should have 3 times more than the others, not accounting for the oddball, because we're not using an odd number here. So up to 15, 4, 8. Green's apparently very well liked. I mean, in the end, it's not really that big a deal because the green and the blue, however that's set up, would be a large storage bill for oak logs and some going into here. So technically, I only want a few to go in here because I don't need a ton. So, oh, yeah, we'll go over that in a minute. 16, 8. Yeah, see, it got kind of funky. Put 16 in here, put 8 in there, so we got 8 doubled 16, and then more is 40. So I'm not quite sure how that works. What happens? Let me play with this a little bit and see if I can figure it out here real quick. Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Alright, this should work. Right now I have it, you can see how it's set up here. I got 7, 3, and 1. So it should be yellow with the most, then green, then blue. So yellow currently has 32, green has 16, blue has 5. So it's sorting them down okay. It looks like the percentages just need to be really large. So this would be charcoal, this would be storage, and then this would be axe heads. Now, we're running out of time, so I wanted to show one thing really quick, kind of how I set these things up, because I didn't want them filling up. Because otherwise, if you think about it, this thing can hold 9 stacks of wood, and that is an obscene amount of wood. It doesn't need that much in it. So what I did here was I filled all the slots with marble. The way the hoppers in these inventories work in general, it doesn't look like you can insert anything into it unless one of that thing already exists in there, or it is part of the crafting grid, so it technically exists in here. So I put marble in here so it can only hold 1 stack of wood, and then in this hopper I did the same thing, but I used dirt. So both hoppers have dirt in them. All the assemblers have marble in them. I don't remember if I did it for this one. Yeah, I did it for this one as well. That way this could fill up with 64 stacks, but once it fills up that far, this can't fill up any higher. I'm sure there's a better way to do it. I mean, I suppose I could probably put up a little pipe on here that said if this inventory was, less than 25%, let it go, otherwise emit a redstone signal and have it lock a hopper. I don't know. But that seems a little excessive. This works, and I mean, once this thing gets up and running, we should be able to keep up with it. So we're going to be okay there. But like I said, the idea here will be that the brown trunk here, boing, boing, the brown lens right there will flow along a line, and it will come into a system like this. So it would come in right here and go into this. This one would go off to our charcoal furnace setup, which is over there, which is just a self-feeding charcoal. It basically just takes wood and it just kind of feeds itself charcoal to get it going. You just kind of have to seed it a little bit and it'll kind of cook. This would go into a really large upgraded barrel, which actually, now that I think about it, 2 quests remaining unclaimed. Where are you? You. Hello, cat. We'll take some level 1 upgrades. Why not? And void upgrade. Okay, you give us more. Cool. Completely forgot about those. Yeah. These are useful. Alright, so that's kind of what this would do, is I'll have a barrel somewhere that because like you can see, this one right here will hold 64 stacks, but it's also got a void upgrade on it. And if we go over to here, this one has a void upgrade as well as like 3 of these things on it, I think. So it's up to 256 stacks or 16,384 items. We'll have something bigger than that for oak, probably, just so we can have a massive stockpile. I want that thing to be like a bottomless pit. The same thing will be set up for the charcoal machine inputs, as well as the charcoal storage output, which will feed into here. Right now I'm just feeding it coal blocks, but eventually the charcoal machine will be right here. It'll feed in, the charcoal will go down, and it will get stored up into this really, really big barrel, which this will eventually be. And it will keep this thing powered. This thing will provide power to the rock crusher, which keeps this thing in flint, and then which allows the axe guy to work, which makes us wood, which allows us to make more axes, which allows us to collect saplings, oak, and apples. Some of the oak will be diverted to storage, some of the oak will be, cycled back around charcoal. Basically, we're making a self-sustaining machine that has an extra added bonus of producing extra power for us, which I'm hoping for from those generators over there. And it'll produce apples and saplings. Now, eventually we may dig into forestry a little bit and see if we can get trees that produce more apples. Because the apples can be used as you can squeeze them down into apple juice, and that can be used to make biomass. No? Okay, there we go. Which is biomass. This stuff, you can see it's got a decent boiling temperature, velocity, all that fun stuff. So we're going to go biogas. There we go. This thing can produce power. It burns biogas, which I think is the biomass engine. And then we can also refine biomass into in a refinery into biofuel, which can then be used in combustion engines. So we have lots of options. I'm just this is a prototype for us to play around with, see if we can figure out the most interesting way to run this stuff. I mean, more than likely this system would just be self-sustaining to a point, and enough to keep this boiler running, to keep this thing running, to keep the bots running, charcoal going with extra wood, with a bonus of the biomass and the biofuel coming out of it. Just kind of see. And then we'd more than likely have a really, really big boiler somewhere that'd be running off of like coal. Because as you can see, I emptied this thing. This was almost full, this one was full, and this one was full. I emptied these 2 barrels into the barrel way over there that runs those units, and then I emptied a whole bunch of it into the barrel that's running this thing. So that's kind of the plan. What I'm going to do between episodes, I'm going to get this thing finished off down there. I'm going to get it all set up. I'm going to find a spot to put our planter our planter thing, so it'll be set up just like this. I'm not programming any of the gates yet. We're saving that so we can go through it as we put the bots down, so you can see kind of an idea of how to get those working. I'll get the charcoal system set up and plugged in, the idea being the next episode I want the lumberjacks and the planters in place, and I want this system to be done next episode. So that's kind of the plan right now. But for now, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you'd like to see more videos, hit that subscribe button. You will see more videos. And if you know someone who you think might like this video, send them a link. Maybe they'll like the video, and if they like the video, maybe they will like the video and subscribe, and then we'll all be happy. But for now, thank you for watching.